Big thank you to Armra Colostrum for sponsoring today's video. Armra offers a sustainably sourced colostrum. Their colostrum is collected only after the calves have gotten everything they need, so it's the surplus. And colostrum has been shown to help with so many things, including hair health and strength, skin health, gut health, strengthening the immune system, and so much more. The main things I'm focusing on with taking the colostrum is hair growth, because my hair has been through a rough spot the last couple of years. I also am looking for like gut health, like less bloating and things like that. But recently a cold went through our house, and I think I was the only one that didn't get it. And it makes me think that maybe this really is strengthening my immune system, and I was able to sail right through without being down with a cold, which was amazing. If you want to try Armra Colostrum, there's a special deal for you guys. You can get 15% off of your first order by just using my link. It's tryarmra.com/indigo, tryarmra.com/indigo. Just follow that link and that will give you an automatic 15% off of your first order. Thank you so much to Armra Colostrum for sponsoring today's video.
I want to try some.
Try some what? Do you smell that peppermint?
Yes.
Yes. All right, this one we're about to do, what do we want to do, rum or almond?
Rum.
Okay, this is the, nope. This is the rum we need to use up first. Do you love rum?
I haven't tried it. I think.
Oh, you haven't tried it? Okay.
I think. I'm pretty sure you have. Mom, can I put it in?
Yes. We're waiting for this cream to boil. All right, taking that one to the fridge to set up. Excuse me, Renee.
Cream. Steam is coming up. Because it's boiling? That's why? It's cool. I'm back! Now, wait.
Not yet. We gotta wait for it to melt a little bit.
This is weird. You can try to like fold it over the cream. From like the bottom side, like you scoop it over and do that. Yeah. Oh, that's starting to look good. Starting to? It looked good before.
It looked like chocolate chip cereal before.
It's chocolate milk now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could just drink it like chocolate milk.
I mean, basically truffle filling is just extra thick chocolate milk.
Yeah. With extract in it.
With extract in it, like a flavored chocolate.
Yeah.
Hot chocolate.
Like mint chocolate
And
milk.
then it's covered in chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a lot of chocolate.
So good.
Just a lot of chocolate.
Truffles are just
A lot of
extract, chocolate, cream,
more chocolate.
and more chocolate.
And sprinkles. Well, the peanut butter.
And tinkles.
In the chocolate.
And
glitter.
we need to make more peanut butter.
Peanut butter was good, but that was one of our special flavors.
I know, but then we can't have it.
Well, it's not that we can't have it ever again.
Maybe when I grow up, I could make it with my kids.
There you go.
Make all the same flavors.
Yeah. Make all your favorite
My
ones.
regular flavors would be caramel and peanut butter. And then peppermints.
Wait.
Mine
would
be peanut butter. Peanut butter.
Have we ever done
Peanut butter.
Caramel? Yeah. Yeah, we did.
Peanut butter. There. Dump it in. Dump.
Nice job. I'll take that.
Mmm.
What does it smell like?
It smells good.
It smells good.
It smells like paint.
Yeah, it kind of does.
It does.
Yeah,
It does smell like paint.
It has alcohol in it, so that you smell the alcohol.
what?
But it's rum flavor in the alcohol. All right, make sure it's all mixed, and then let's get a lid on it and put it in the fridge. So in the times where we're waiting for the chocolate to harden and stuff, the kids are going downstairs to play Just Dance to get some exercise. It's called balance. Chocolate and exercise balance. You love Just Dance, don't you?
My legs are still sore from 2 days ago.
She's been obsessed with it. Hey guys, like you have already seen, this morning we started our annual truffle making. This is something that we've done every year for a long time. I've done like candy making at Christmas time since before I had kids, and then since I've had kids it's kind of turned into more just truffles because everyone loved those the most, and we make all kinds of different flavors. I have so many videos from past years of making truffles and sharing lots of that stuff with you. So I have a truffle playlist. If you like that kind of thing, you can check that out and see all of our truffle making over the years. It's always fun to see the kids as they grow, and doing it every year. It's super fun. So I wanted to chat a little bit while I'm driving. So the reason I'm driving right now is I have to run to the store and get some lemons and some oranges because we make lemon truffles with white chips. So they're like sour lemon truffles, so incredibly good. And then we make chocolate orange truffles, and for both of those we use the zest of the lemon and the zest of the orange. And I forgot that I needed those when we went and we bought all of the stuff for truffles, like the chocolate and the cream and the extracts. I forgot that I needed the oranges and the lemons as well. So I'm running to do that real quick while some of the truffle filling is setting up. And I kind of wanted to chat a little bit about these kind of traditions that involve things that are not keto. So I do have a keto version of the truffle recipe. You can make keto truffles with like Lily's chocolate chips and stuff like that. They work. It's not exactly the same, but they do work, and they're pretty good. So if you want to make some keto, you totally can. I have not chosen to make the whole batch that we make keto and give out keto truffles. We've continued to make just the regular truffles and give those out. And I have talked before about like trying to balance like the social and the community side of eating, as well as like the nutritious side of eating. And that for me, I found that when I 100% was focused on nutrition and only eating things that I thought were, perfect nutrition for my body, that I ended up ignoring my health in other ways. And those other ways oftentimes being like socially and as it relates to community and like relationally. And so I have become a lot more lenient with, allowing myself to eat certain things that I know aren't perfectly healthy for me if I feel like it's worth it in some of those other areas. So with truffles, it's not something that I have cut out of our life. Like sugar is bad, therefore we're going to stop this tradition that we've been doing all the kids' lives, and we're just not going to do it anymore. I've decided that's not the right choice. So we have continued to do it, but as we moved about 2.5 years ago, so this is our third year at our new place, and I found that as we have made truffles over the last now 3 Christmases, that first of all, we don't have to make as many because we just don't have as much of a network of people out here that we're giving them to. So before it would be like a week-long ordeal where we were just making truffles all week, and we'd make huge batches and take them to get-togethers and make, tons and tons of packages and take them to people and stuff. And just for the fact of moving, we just don't have as many of those people that we need to, bring truffles to. So that has reduced it. And then also what I have kind of decided is that as I continue to meet new people, I don't really want the emphasis to be on the truffles at Christmas. Because before, with the group of friends that we had, it was like everyone looked forward to the truffles. Everyone was excited, like, oh, when are we going to get truffles? Like it became such a tradition that it was an expected thing. And that was wonderful. And I loved that. And I loved that the social aspect of that, and the community and the excitement and the joy that came from that. But as we've moved and we're meeting new people, we kind of get to decide what kind of expectations or the ways we want to nurture those new relationships that maybe could be different than what's in the past. And I do want to de-emphasize the food, and especially de-emphasize anything that is less healthy. So, you know, if I was making, I don't know, raw goat yogurt and giving that out as a gift, like, I have no issues with, you know, thinking that I'm doing something negative to people's health by offering that. But chocolate truffles, it's sugar. I mean, that's just the fact of it. It's just sugar. So on the live stream that I do with Lindsay on Wednesdays, we were talking about this the other day, and about how just some ideas of different things that we could start doing that would be still handmade, that would be like, you know, a labor of love, kind of like we have done with the truffles, but have it be a non-food item. So different things like tea blends, or well, that's kind of a food item, but tea blends, or lotions, or salves, or I don't know, just different things like that. Something where you could put a lot of care into it, and maybe even incorporate things that we produce on our own farm, like using beeswax from our bees, or goat milk eventually, or, you know, things like that. So my mind is moving towards that. So my approach has been, it has not been just to cut it off and say, okay, I recognize that truffles have sugar and we try to reduce sugar in our diets, so we're going to cut out this tradition and, like, you know, just cut it off cold turkey. I've allowed it because I do see the benefits of it socially, with my children, with the people around us. But that doesn't mean that I'm stuck with that forever. I can slowly start to change expectations, change traditions, so we don't lose the relational aspect of what we're doing, but we can change it to be, you know, move towards something a little bit more healthy. So for this year, last year I did a half of what I normally did, because the first year we were in our new house, I made the same amount just because that's what we always did, and it ended up being too much, and we had truffles in our freezer for months and months after Christmas was over because it was just too much. And then last year I did half of what I normally did, and it was still plenty. And this year I'm doing half of that. So I think we're going to get it all done in maybe 2 days, rather than like a full week of slaving over chocolate. So that's nice that we still get the enjoyment of doing it, but it's not as stressful, for one thing. We're not exposed to having all that chocolate in our face for the entire week. It's just for the smaller amount of time. And as, you know, time goes on, I want to add in some more of those non-food type things, or healthier options, where we can still get that relational effect, and it can still be special, it can still be fun, and it's without the extra sugar, I guess. So anyways, just wanted to kind of talk about that, because I feel like people get kind of paralyzed with traditions that they do. And, you know, once you change keto, and some people, they absolutely do need to keep all of that stuff out of their house, and they do need to make the decision to, you know, just say no and change traditions cold turkey. I recognize that there's definitely that's definitely a legitimate course of action. So if you are one that does that, I totally respect that. Just for me, I'm just sharing what has worked for me with my kids, with my family. We're kind of softening the blow a little bit, and not having it be quite as much of an upheaval, just because of where I'm at with food. I don't have to worry too much about, you know, eating 1,000 truffles because they're in the house. I have a little bit more control over them than that. So I have the freedom, I guess, to make that decision to kind of let everything down a little bit slower, but that I can still, you know, make steps in that direction. All right, so that's what I wanted to chat about. I will put more footage here at the end of us making our truffles, and definitely if you want to make a keto version of the truffles, check out, I will put it up in the cards as well as down in the description, so you can check that out and try that keto version of the recipe if you want to keep it keto. They had this in the reduced section, and I haven't tried it before, but they had it on 4 for $1, which is a pretty good deal. It's just sparkling water. Ah! Pear flavor. So I grabbed a case. We'll see if it's good.
Here's your reef. And a bah humbug to you.
Ah, that Fred, always so full of kindness.
He always was a little peculiar. And stubborn. Ooh.
He rolled 2 truffles.
What happened, Levi?
My hands got close. Ready?
Are you gonna do any more, or are you done?
I think I can do this one.
Okay, go for it.
I rolled really quick.
Squish it, squish it.
Oh, it's crushed.
Uh-oh.
Here, how about... Yeah.
Oh dear.
Here, how about I push one into a little well and then you roll it really fast? I roll it fast. I did.
I think you probably
Go
should.
lick your hands and
Go lick your hands and then wash them.
then wash. Oh my gosh, there's this stability.
What flavor?
That's almond. That's almond. Yeah, that's me. Hey, I love this, Mom.
Oh, good.
This is fun. So slow and dramatic. Mom, when the hose starts coming up, it looks so satisfying.
It does look satisfying. Get a little more in that one.
Like that much?
Sure. And sprinkle it all around. There you go. That's perfect.
Oh, Chico! Oh, yeah. Tiny little gingerbread man. Somebody was standing up. Really want to eat.
All right, and these ones are almond.
Maybe some of it.
And then some of the peppermint.
Can I get the rest of the peppermint?
Let's just get these ones, if they're done, get them off the container, or off the pan into a container.
Which container?
That one, as long as it's dry.